the first thing, as usual, we're going to take soft ochre paint pot all over our lids with my finger. And then we're going to use the amazing Naked palette from Urban Decay. And I'm going to take Buck with a 224 brush. And this is going to go all up in that crease, girl. Okay, no, seriously, you just want to put it back and forth in a windshield wiping motion in the crease. Now we're going to take a darker brown, which is called Smog. And we're going to use a 217 brush, a more tapered, precise brush, and put this, focusing this more in the outer corner, and this is really going to give us some depth to the look. Now using a blending brush, I'm just going to blend out any harsh lines. Now we're going to use a really light pale color called Sin. And a flat brush, we're going to put this in the inner third of our eye. So just bring it up to the inner third, and you're also going to bring it down to the inner third bottom lash line. Okay, now taking that same exact brush, but we're just going to flip it over and use Half Baked, which is a really pretty light gold. And we're going to pack this right beside Sin in the center of the lid. Okay, now we're going to use Toasted. And with another synthetic brush, we're going to pat that right beside the Half Baked. So the last outer little corner part, we're going to put this really nice plum color. Okay, now I'm going to use Naked, and we're going to get naked. I'm just kidding. Okay, we're going to blend this out with the 224. Okay, so now for the bottom lash line, we're going to take Smog, and with a pencil brush, just put it in the outer corner. And now we're going to take Virgin with a synthetic brush and bring that in the inner third, connecting it to the brown. And then we're going to use Reflex Bronze Glitter from MAC. With Fix Plus, I'm going to spray my angled brush so that my brush has a little bit of tackiness. And then grab that glitter and just put it in the center of the bottom lash line. Alright, now for some eyeliner, we're using Maybelline's Eye Studio Gel Eyeliner. I love this eyeliner. I'm using a Sonia Kashuk brush. Now, starting in the middle like I always do, then I bring it in from the inner corner, and then you bring it in from the outer corner, and then you start to wing it out. But you'll see how I do it, because I'm doing it now, obviously. But yeah, I just go really slow with it, and you guys think that I'm like amazing with this. It's just because I practice so much. So that's why I do it kind of fast, but you'll get used to it. Just keep trying and practicing. Alright, now for some lashes. I'm using Red Cherry's number 118s. First, I'm going to curl my lashes, and then I'm going to use Duo Adhesive Glue, which is the only glue I would ever use. Wait like 30 seconds for the glue to get tacky, and then pop them in the middle, and then I start to move my outer corner, and then the inner corner, and I just kind of play with them for a sec, and that is it. Now using Zoom Lash Mascara in a little travel size, I am going to apply this to the top to blend the real and fake lashes together. I kind of use my finger to push down the false lashes so that it really blends well. And then I am going to use this on my bottom lash line and really kind of spider out the, can I talk? Spider out the bottom lashes. Alright, now I'm going to use a translucent powder to mattify my really disgusting oily face. And then I'm going to use a really nice bronzer called Spring Shine. And this is my favorite bronzer currently at the moment. And I'm going to use a 129 brush and contour my fat cheeks. and my temples and my jawline. Now I'm going to use Hypnous Blush from MAC and a blush brush, and we're going to put this on the apples of our cheeks. Now it's time to moisturize our lips. I'm going to use Blistex, the flavored kind, and then I'm going to kiss the back of my hand to get the excess moisture off. And I'm going to use a pale lip eraser from MAC and erase our lips completely so that we can get a really nice color payoff with our lipstick. And I'm using the new Matte lipstick. This is called Naked Bliss, a really neutral peachy color. And apply this all over the lips like so. And now we're all done! Thank you so much for watching, you guys, and I hope you enjoyed this tutorial using the Naked palette, and I will see you guys later. Bye!